y'all, what is up? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Really just depends if you're new here or not. There's a few topics I want to cover, all related to Eugenia Cooney, but instead of making like 3, 4 different videos within like an 8-minute range, I'd rather just put them all in one longer video, get them out of the way, so I hope that's okay. Now, two of the topics we're going to cover today, and I might strictly just do the two topics. I don't know, we'll see as the video progresses. Two things I know for sure we're going to be talking about during this video is Eugenia Cooney's speculated return. People are speculating she's going to be returning to the internet around the mid-September mark to the end of September. And we are 100% diving back into that Love Eugenia Cooney channel because, well, it's posted more content and it's more concerning, so I want to just take a look at that. I have a lot of thoughts on that, so let's dive right into it. First, I want to take a look at Vera the Chukin's channel over here on YouTube. Y'all have actually brought up for me to watch her channel before, and I just never got around to it. And then she popped up on my feed one day, and I was like, yes, girl, let me see what you're saying. And I like her a lot. I like her channel a lot. So I want to take a look at, again, a clip from Vera the Chukin.
I want to cry.
You okay, twin?
No, she can't give for another month.
Oh, no.
Wait,
She's ready to stay my leave right now, and
do you
she
have a glove?
can't.
Does anybody in here have a glove?
No, twin.
Her and Big Stepper are going to be level 50s together.
Really?
Yeah, she's really close.
Hold it.
Miss Dogwood, I just told you don't gift.
So he's basically saying that she's really close to being level 50 and she's like, at least I'm tapping, ha ha ha, yeah. So that is the first bit of confirmation that we've had as to any time frame that Eugenia may be making a return back to TikTok. So he said a month, which puts us somewhere around the mid to late September area. That actually lines up being somewhere 80 to 90 days from her original ban. So I'm actually thinking that she probably got demonetized for 90 days. And if I'm right about that, that means I think we'll actually see her back on the 27th of September. But like I've said before, I can't confirm with TikTok's terms and conditions what kind of duration she was put on for a demonetized status, because they out and out just don't supply you with that information, which I said in my last video, I think is just acting as a deterrent for people because it could be forever, it's just the way TikTok have chosen to operate their terms and conditions, which I do not support in any way, shape, or form.
Now, I have a few things to say here, but one of the ones I'm going to say first is talking about how Vera just said that she does not support how TikTok goes about the terms of service thing whenever it comes down to somebody being banned from a platform or even just put in this demonetization era where it's like kind of not announced exactly why that person was either age restricted or demonetized or just the status of their channel overall. I don't agree with it either. Now, it's going to be a little bit shifty how I explain this, so bear with me. I feel like, of course, whenever a creator gets demonetized or age restricted, they're always going to get a notification and a message or email from TikTok in some way, shape, or form explaining why that happened. And I think that the argument, definitely takes play in the situation. It's not our business as to why this happened. It's between TikTok and the creator. This is like what they have going on. So it should just be between them, but at the same time, I feel like having the unique history that Eugenia Cooney does have with TikTok as far as multiple bans under her belt through that platform, multiple age restrictions. This is, her second or third demonetization on TikTok now? Yeah, I feel like it should be addressed. I feel like me personally, and again, this is just my thoughts and opinions, y'all can form your own. Let me know if y'all disagree with me in the comment section down below. I'm totally open for that discussion of agreeing to disagree on situations. But I feel like, again, me personally, that this has happened. Okay, my point is, this has been like a reoccurring thing for Eugenia. She will get demonetized or age restricted, take her break, get back online when the ban is over, slightly address it, like, yeah, they didn't really give me a reason why but I am going to change up for a little bit because I don't want that to happen again, knowing damn well that she knows why it happened. Then she plays good. She posts videos like she's going to church and talks about the sermons. And in between Sunday to Sunday, she will post other content either in a giant sweater, but still checking her bones, still body checking. And then more time progresses and she feels secure that they haven't age restricted her, demonetized her again. So she goes back to her old ways, showing more skin, flaunting her frail body, and then she gets hit with another age restriction or demonetization. And also these situations are also usually paired with a pretty scary health episode that happens on live. And then she goes through the process of being age restricted and demonetized again. She goes on her hiatus because she's waiting out that restriction. Once the restriction gets lifted, she gets back on TikTok, does the same half-ass. They never really gave me a reason, but like, here I am, and I'm just gonna try to do better. And it's kind of like, Missy, ma'am, like, we know. And we know you know. Hell, even TikTok knows that we know that you know that we know that they know exactly what we know happened in the first place, okay? And at this point, I just feel like it needs to be addressed publicly by TikTok to make sure if this happens again, it's just a permanent ban. Because again, this is a pattern. It's not like it happens once in a blue moon for an moment. It's always intentional, and it's just the same cycle. Rinse, wash, repeat every single time she gets back on TikTok. Now, back to the time frame that Vera was talking about that Jeffree Star had mentioned. The 1 month. Saying, yeah, she still can't gift for another month. So if that's the case. That's pretty much slight confirmation from Jeffree Star saying yes, like, she's getting her shit back within a month. Because not only did they take away her privileges to send and receive money on TikTok, she also got hit with that age restriction and demonetization, of course, lost sub only and everything. So that was his way of kind of saying and bringing up the topic. Yeah, she's gonna start, getting her privileges back in a month, which more than likely means she'll be active again. Because we all know she says she loves y'all, but sure, there might be some truth to that, but it's not necessarily her audience that she loves. It's the job. It's TikTok being her job, her main source of income, being able to wake up and just sit on her couch and do her makeup and whatever the hell else she does while sitting on her couch and getting an easy paycheck for that, aka all of her audience gifting her. And speaking of gifts, we're going to transition into the second topic we're going to be talking about today, which is a channel called Love Eugenia Cooney that posts a lot of AI content about Eugenia Cooney, and to a lot of people it is a refreshing and funny take on events and even just AI generated clips that people eat up for some reason. Now, there's been moments, I am not gonna lie, okay? I don't think that this channel is funny. I don't like the AI content. I'm not a fan of AI, but there's been a few moments during these, little short videos where I've chuckled a little bit because I'm like, that's so fucking random. Like, whose brain is braining like this? Who's out here coming up with this shit? Now, the thing about this channel is they post all Eugenia Cooney. I honestly don't even know if I've seen a video of like just Jeffree Star talking or something like that. I just, from what I remember, this channel is like dedicated to Eugenia Cooney. And they have so many short videos of Eugenia Cooney that when you click on the shorts button and you try to go back to the oldest, Missy Ma'am's like, give me a minute to load, okay? But just so y'all can see, this channel was not always like this. They weren't always like this. They would post actual clips of her doing actual things from her stream. Sure, sometimes they'd take it out of context for a chuckle or a giggle every now and then, but it was mostly just Eugenia Cooney updates or, shorts or videos of stuff that she had said in her stream that they would then clip those moments and then re-upload them to their own channel. I don't see anything wrong with that, okay? But this is the thing. It got weird, and the time frame I remember this being was around October, this last Halloween. They started posting like AI generated songs about Eugenia Cooney and with Eugenia Cooney, and then all of a sudden it just AI content took over this channel. So if you're moving around, if you're cleaning your house, I do apologize, but I will ask you to just take a moment. If you're driving, keep your dang eyes on the road, Missy Ma'am. That's not safe, but if you're driving, just wait till you get home to look at your screen. If you have a moment to like actually come focus on what we're going to be watching, that would be great though. So I'm going to go ahead and play some clips from this AI generated channel. They're pretty uncomfortable and disturbing, to say the least, when you start to think about this person's mindset. Now, somebody in the comments said, "What is your obsession? You need a 5152." And why they say this is because this creator decided to upload this AI generated video of Jack Skellington with Eugenia Cooney, and they titled it, "Jack Skellington Tricks Eugenia Cooney into a 5150." Speaking of a 5150, I'm actually in the process of getting clips and working on another video for you guys about her real 5150 experience. And we're mostly going to be focusing on, of course, Eugenia, but more importantly, the person who not only pulled the strings for Jacqueline Glenn to help her get this 5150 going, but the same person who helped Shane Dawson with this documentary that exploited Eugenia's illness, in my opinion, and pulled the strings with Shane Dawson as well, and then turned around and made her own video about Eugenia Cooney's 5150 experience. There's a lot of details I want to give out, but I'm going to wait because honestly, this person needs their license revoked. So y'all stay tuned for that, and let's get back into it now. I feel like this is pretty unhealthy, okay? It's not just the fact that they're using AI to generate all these clips, it's the mindset that kind of comes with it. It's really giving me, and always have kind of given me, parasocial relationship vibes. And I feel like this person's kind of like, oh, well, she's away from the internet. There's no new moments to clip or take a look at, so let me just generate some of my own. And it's not even like they're just generating like normal moments, which even then that would still be pretty weird to do with of somebody, you know? But they generate really off the wall, sometimes disturbing and super troubling shit. Like they generate her eating a lot. They generated a video of her celebrating her 31st birthday with her deceased grandmother and dog who passed away. They generate moments of her being assaulted and screamed at, of her dancing, and this really weird video we're about to take a look at where sounds really weird saying it, a lot of like ping pong balls just like going into her mouth. Like, I don't know. That video makes me scream internally. They titled it, "Eugenia Cooney Tries to Beat Her High Score." I don't know. I genuinely, there are few moments that I have where I lack the words to describe something or even how I'm feeling, and I don't have the words for you. I just don't. Wait, actually I do. Something's coming to me in my brain. Creepy as fuck. But as Billy Mays once said, but wait, there's unfortunately more.
You ready to dance?
Here's the thing, it's Eugenia Cooney. She is a problematic internet figure, and she has been for over a decade, in my opinion, and even longer. But the thing about it is, a lot of people on this page specifically are not fans of her, but still want her to get better. You know, we still have that little inkling of, well, you know, I hope it works out for you in some, you know, way, shape, or form. There are slim chances of that, but it's still a hope that we hold on to. We just want her to get better, do better, live differently, you know? But as much as we're not a fan of her, I think that this is, you know, stepping over a line, because you still have to remember at the end of the day, yeah, she's done a lot of horrible shit to people, but just because she does wrong to people does not mean that we can, you know, do bad things to her, if that makes sense. Two wrongs don't make a right. I've always said this and I always believe it, but To take somebody with an illness and then generate AI videos of them shoving food down their throat, it's not healthy, it's not good. But then to use her image and her to generate videos of her doing things that she hasn't done because it's not possible to do what was generated with the balls, and it's not possible. It's just not. Like, a lot of the stuff that's generated, you can just tell it's AI, and it's just somebody doing this because they're sick in their head. I don't know. I don't know if y'all remember that situation with Brooke Monks where somebody used AI to generate deep fakes of her, and it made her extremely uncomfortable, upset, rightfully so. And she made a huge video addressing it, and it is a very serious issue and topic. And I think if you want to use AI to generate clips or whatever you want to do, do it. Go for it. But leave people out of it. I just don't think it's right to generate anything using AI when it pertains to people and using their likeliness or anything like that. But then there's this clip I want y'all to take a look at with me because at first it genuinely confused me. I've never been to Disney. I'm not a Disney girly. I just don't pay attention to Disney. I know there's like multiple different parks. But I genuinely thought this was just AI generated of her in like another country or something because, again, I've never been to Disney and it just didn't look like it would be Disney. Turns out it is. And it was a clip that was taken of her back in 2024 of, I believe, August. Now, somebody was just filming their experience walking through the Disney park and ended up picking up Eugenia Cooney in the background of that filming as well. And this is one of those clips where you think to yourself, how the fuck did you find it? Y'all, I have never seen that clip a day in my life until today. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was AI generated. And then I started looking at the comments and everybody was going off about Disney. When was this? Oh, she's been to Disney 1,000 times. And I was thinking in my head, girl, this ain't Disney. This ain't Disney. Like, I never seen that part of Disney. I've never even heard of that part talked about. I don't know what the hell part that is, but I've never seen it. So I assumed it was AI generated and just her saying it was a trip to Disney and people jumped in on that. But turns out this actually is Disney and it's a real moment from back in 2024. And again, it's one thing for anybody who like uses the internet to find a clip of somebody and to upload it and be like, oh, I found this clip of them in the background. You know what I mean? Like, you know. But the vibes this channel gives me in general is already very parasocial, and then to just upload that, it gave me kind of like stalkerish vibes. I don't know, that's just me personally. Again, allegedly, but that's very weird. But there's a few more I want to take a look at before I conclude the video.
Eat a burger. Stay off social media. Ah!
That was the 5th time I filmed the video. Can I please have my shopping cart back now? That was the 5th time I filmed the video. Can I please have my shopping cart back now?
To eat, not props. Food is to eat, not props.
Now, that one was a little bit funny to me, I'm not gonna lie. But first of all, can we just address this? Why? Just, where does your brain go to where you're like, huh, okay, I need to AI generate a Eugenia Cooney video today. You know, what am I gonna make her do? Oh, you know what? Let me generate like a middle-aged bald man on a scooter riding up to her. Let's just see how this goes. I mean, like, where does your brain... My brain goes to a lot of places throughout the day, but, like, never that. So as weird as it is to be AI generated, it is a little bit funny, but that's only if you have like the proper context of her using food as props, because this has been something she's done, strangely enough, in her TikTok content. She would post like grocery store videos and like eating videos and stuff, but you can tell that the food was more so just there for like prop. And the aesthetic of it, she knows she wasn't touching it. Sad, uncomfortable, eerie to, generate videos like this though. So yes, I will admit I had a little bit of a chuckle sometimes. Like, okay, to be fair, I blocked somebody who would spam the eat a burger Skeletor comments on my page because it was a lot. It was a lot of comments. But that one video of her on a bike driving through Japan where they titled it Eugenia Cooney tries to escape like chaos in Japan or something. And out of nowhere at the end, a guy just yelled, eat a burger, and like her AI version kind of like looked over at him. I was like, that was so fucking random, and it did give me a chuckle because of how random it was. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about this channel again because it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't even know how it's actually legal to do that, what they're doing, as far as like generating all these AI videos of like sometimes really insane moments, like I said, of old videos, not old videos, but older shorts that this person had generated through AI was actually of her being assaulted. And it's kind of like, there was a line, and I just feel like personally it's going a little bit far. But hey, those are just my thoughts and opinions. I would love to know yours in the comment section down below. And also, Vera the Chukin, don't forget, y'all, go over there, check out her channel, subscribe. I adore her accent. Hello, PlayStation. My cat stepped on the controller and turned on the PlayStation. Anyways, back to what I was saying before Raider turned on the freaking game. Vera the Chukin. Feel free to go check out her page. I adore her accent. I feel like she's very well put together when it comes down to making her videos. She stays on track with what she's saying. I'm everywhere when I try to explain anything, y'all. I blame it on my ADHD, but also it's me at the end of the day. So with my ADHD and me being me and not like making this channel for like, let's do serious content, like scripting it out and stuff like that, like it's just how I do my channel. But if y'all want to see a YouTuber who actually puts it together nicely and talks about it at a steady pace, go check out Vera the Chukin. I really like her channel. I've only seen that one video, not gonna lie, but I did subscribe. I think I subscribed. I better have subscribed, because that would suck if I didn't. Anyways, yes, with that being said, I want to know what y'all think about Jeffree Star saying she might be back in a month. Well, he didn't say that, but he said her age or her gifting will be able to come back in a month, which means she was probably on a 90-day ban. So as soon as those days are up, she's going to be like up and running again. So I want to know your thoughts and opinions on that, but also what do y'all think about this Eugenia Cooney AI generated content? We've talked about it before. It's been a thing for a while now, but every time I see new ones, I'm just kind of like, this is so fucking bizarre. Let's talk about it. Y'all, I have paced so much making this video. I probably got like 3,000 steps in just from doing this video. And I'm not like a step counter or something like that, but I'm just saying, like, I have been pacing an odd amount while making this video. Like, I'm in my house pacing almost out of breath. That's how much I've been pacing. So I'm gonna wrap up this video, but I really want to know y'all's thoughts and opinions, like I said, in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I will catch you in the next damn video. Alright, bye.